Hello, welcome to Jenny's Food Network. Okay, I'm doing another video response to a wonderful fan who's always so supportive of my videos. And like I said, I'll keep the usernames private and I won't mention it, so I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable. So okay, this video was the one that was uploaded through my husband's YouTube channel, Freddie's Modern Kung Fu. So, and I'm reading off the comment. And it's based on the how Jenny came to America, my journey from east to the west. And this is part one out of 2 videos. Okay, so part 1. So the person mentioned, Jenny, why did your dad's siblings go to Australia? And where does your mom and dad live now? So I actually did call my dad today. I asked my dad, so Dad, what made you pick America, or how did it go about how your mom and dad and siblings went to Australia and stuff? So he told me that it was based on the sponsorship, and it was the Covenant Church in Wilmette, Illinois, who sponsored us. So it came about like how I was talking to my sister today too, my oldest sister, and she told me that the church, the Covenant Church in Wilmette, Illinois, they had I'm sorry, I believe it was Winnetka. I'm sorry, it's in Winnetka, Illinois. So it was like the immigration department had called the church, and I guess there's like a waiting list, some sort of process. So the church was called and told them that you have an option of a family of 4, which has 2 parents and 2 children. I believe it's a boy and a girl or something, I think. And then, or they have the option of a bigger family of 8 people. It was like 2 parents and 6 children. So that was my family. So they, Mommy Jane Coons, the head person, the chairperson of the group at the church, said that we'll take the one with the most children because she loves children. So that was perfect. And then so they selected us, a family of 8, 6 children, with 6 children. And so they sponsored us by flying us from Hong Kong all the way to America. And we stopped at and got off of the Chicago O'Hare Airport. And this is back in the late 70s when, there's a lot of war stuff going on in North Vietnam. So, like I said, please watch the part 1 and part 2 of my journey from east to west and how I came out to America, and then you'll understand what this video means as well. So the person, okay, so I talked to my dad and he said, so the sponsor sponsored our family that are from America. So that's how we came about coming to America. And my sister, today I had talked to, she said that she's heard a lot of great things about America and so on, so on. So it was really exciting that we were able to come to America. On the other hand, my dad's parents, and thanks, Freddie, could hear it over here. So my parents, my dad's parents and siblings happened to go to Australia because they had some sponsorship that wanted to sponsor them. So that's how they came about going to Australia. But there was one brother, my dad said something about how in England, France, my uncle, who is my dad's I think the oldest brother, I believe, he was sponsored. So he took his family to England, France, and he is still living there. So he's like in his 70s now. So that's how we went about coming to America, and then some of the other family members went to Australia and to England, France. So in America, I do not have any blood relative cousins. It's really weird, but yes, I don't have any blood uncles or aunties. No grandparents here. It's really interesting. It's just like my immediate family, like my mom and dad and my siblings. It's just us, and then we have our own children. So it's pretty interesting. So, and then the same person asked, where does your parents live? And well, my parents live in Madison, Wisconsin right now, so they've been living there for a very long time. So I used to live there too for about 9 years, and then I pretty much had moved to Iowa and finished high school there, and then finished college there as well. So that works well. Okay, So after oh yeah, and also as I scroll down more, is the same person asked, where do your siblings live? Well, my siblings live, I don't want to be too down to the narrow spot, but well, my siblings live like in Massachusetts, Wisconsin, and in Illinois as well. So that's where my siblings are now. Okay. And I'm grateful to have a sister that lives in Illinois as well, who stays in touch with me as well. Okay, very wonderful. So these questions were from part 1 of that journey from east to west, of my journey coming to America. All right, so the person typed another comment. The same person, by the way. Wonderful fan. Thank you. Love you very much. Okay, so the same fan had typed in part 2. Okay, and had asked, this person said, Jenny, thank you. Ken? The person said, Jenny, thank you for sharing this wonderful story. Mama Jane seems so happy that you came to visit her. Jenny, you had all boys and 1 girl, and your parents had all girls and 1 boy. Very true. My siblings, there's in my family, my parents had 5 daughters and 1 son. My parents had 6 children. I'm the youngest one, and my oldest is about in her mid-40s. So my brother happens to be the 3rd oldest. Sorry, Ken's very antsy right now. So I will, and please stay tuned for my upcoming videos. Thanks. Bye.